Sri Lanka, the land filled with green and surrounded by the blue ocean. Its social, cultural, and biodiversity is the greatest asset she inherited. This land blesses the main four faiths in the world with space and shelter. In this context, we as SANGYOG Interfaith Youth Community questioned our own selves.
Do we know the core of our religion or faith? Do we practice our religions in all contexts of our lives, or are we only doing the rituals? Are we aware, knowing and understanding about the fellow religions followed by our sisters and brothers?
These questions transformed into a quest, a journey to understand the gap between our behaviors and our faith or religion, while understanding our fellow sisters and brothers' faith or religion on a deeper level.
We know that Christians go to church, pray at home, but do we know why? We know they celebrate Christmas, Easter Sunday, and Good Friday, but we do not know why they celebrate them.
As Christians, are we giving meaning for the festivals we celebrate? We are celebrating the birth, life, and reincarnation of the Prince of Peace. But are we living in peace and harmony? We enjoy the beauty of the art inside the church, but we do not know the meaning behind the art. As Christians, we read the Bible almost twice a day. But are we leading our lives according to the Bible? We used to enjoy the choir, but do we connect those rhythms and feelings to find the rhyme and feelings in our life?
We also join with their choirs sometimes. Have we ever tried to understand the meanings behind what we sing?
We know our spiritual leader is Jesus. Are we trying to follow his footprints? Am I living a life of a Christian? Or am I just following the rituals and practices of being a Christian by birth?
We see many Hindu kovils with long tower of gopuram and diverse architecture, but we never step forward to understand the meaning behind them.
We walk towards Kovil many thousand times. Are we getting nearer to the divinity? We worship and shower the statues. Do we touch, feel, and experience the meaning behind the symbolism?
We see diverse festivals and rituals are celebrated and practiced by Hindus. But do we know why those festivals and rituals become part of their life?
Without getting tired of celebrating the festivals, do we try to find truth and happiness through the meaning behind each festival? We experience diverse art and cultural forms connected with Hinduism, but we never try to dive in to understand the meaning. Am I living the life of a Hindu, or am I just following the rituals and practices of being a Hindu by birth? We have seen many of our Muslim brothers and sisters used to go to the mosque for their prayers. Do we know why?
As Muslims, we specially go to the mosque on Fridays. Do we go to make our mind, home a mosque?
We have seen they pray 5 times per day, but we never ask them why they pray. What is the reason behind their prayers each time? The Muslim women used to wear habaya, but we never listen to them about how it has a deeper meaning for them. We know they follow Quran as their guidance, but we never attempted to understand what's the meaning of Quran to this universe. We have joined with our Islam friends for iftar during month of Ramadan. Do we have conversation to understand why they fast?
As people who follow the path shown by Prophet, are we giving the real meaning for the fasting?
We know that they slaughter animals in their holy month, but we never ask them what was their belief behind that or about the person with whom they are empathizing during that ritual.
Am I living the life of a Muslim? Or am I just following the rituals and practices of being a Muslim by birth?
We know Buddha is the spiritual leader of Buddhists. But do we know the key teachings of Buddha? We, Buddhists, do all the rituals. But do we really know the meanings behind those? Do others know the same? We wear Dharma Chakra, nicely crafted and shining. We even put it around the necks of our children. Are we following the values and life ethos it promotes? And are we adapting it to our children accordingly? We are so proudly visiting ruins. But do we really know the meanings behind key artistic expressions in Buddhist culture?
We, as non Buddhists, visited many Buddhist places. We had fun, but we never stopped to ask the real meanings behind. When we see the different statues of Buddha with different mudras, we used to feel so meditative. But we never tried to understand the reason behind each of the statues.
We celebrate Vesak. Do we really follow the meaning of it? Are we giving the real meaning to those practices? We often see in television the program talk about Buddhism and meditation. Do we sit to realize and understand what it means meditation? Why it is being a core practice? We do meditation, but are we living a life which is meditative? Am I living a life of a Buddhist? Or am I just following the rituals and practices of being a Buddhist by birth?
We have passed each other many centuries, but we never stopped to meet the other. We have lived in the same land for decades, but we never sit together to ask, why do you do these things? We have been as passengers of each other in the journey, but we never listen to each other about where we are going and the path of our journeys. We miss the opportunity to relate and connect ourselves with the other on a deeper level. For us, diversity became a threat finally. We are polarized in a way which we cannot meet the other who is next to us always. In this deeply polarized context, SANGYOG group invented the concept of Interfaith Café to initiate intra and interfaith dialogues in cyberspace.
Interfaith Café is an online virtual dialogue space to meet our friends, brothers, and sisters of fellow community to initiate a conversation about diverse faiths.
We meet to initiate readings about our own faith and fellow faiths. We meet our own community to find the meanings and connect with those meanings. We meet our fellow communities to find the connections and core. We meet to reflect the distance we have between the true meaning and our life. We meet a community to find the connection we have lost as humans with nature.
We believe the day we know the art of recognizing, accepting, respecting, nourishing, promoting, and celebrating diversity, that is the day we can experience coexistence and harmony. We are on a journey to master the skill and art. Let us say, we choose to live in love.